Oh, welcome back to another Monday morning mentoring. In today's video, I want to talk about what I believe you should avoid at all costs if you are into the law of attraction. This idea that you can't look at what you do not want. Last week, this came up twice with my clients, and I have a little formula that I use where I ask, what don't you want? What do you want? And we go through and then clear anything that are blocks in that pathway. And I start with the body. And when we're looking at the body, we actually observe and make clear delineations between what we don't want and what we do want. Now, because I'm an expert in corrective exercise and the functional body and nutrition, I can really clearly see what we don't want in that. Not the superficial stuff. Oh, I don't want 50 pounds on my body. Yeah. It's more like we don't want, if I see a bunion, then I know there's probably some misalignment, or I look at the shoes, I look at certain things. And this is a way that actually tells me what's going on so we can eliminate the things that are creating that effect, right? Now, bringing you to the client that when I started this with, and she is very much into the law of attraction, and I asked her specifically about something that she wanted help with. Okay, great. So tell me about what you don't want. She said, "Oh, no, 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 we're not supposed to look at, I don't want to look at what I don't want." And she pushed back on that. And I thought, okay, yeah, let's unpack this a little bit, because I think that we need to look at what you don't want, especially because you've been hopping to the next thing and the next thing and getting the same situation. So you keep focusing on what you want, which is awesome, but we're missing a whole incredible array of data when we fail to look at what we do not want. And then we get into this idea, well, if I focus on that, I thought if I focused on that, then I'll get more of that. Like, wait. So focusing is an approach to understanding your life. And you want to know that you can focus on something for a moment and it be effective, to take that magnifying glass and investigate and stay curious and look at what you don't want, so that you can say, yeah, I don't want a relationship where the guy cheats. I don't want and it doesn't mean you're going to get a guy who cheats in the future, especially if you call it out and say, I don't, I don't want someone who cheats. Okay, so what? Now we can see what we do want, but we also, and then we can dial in the outcome, right? But we can also clear up the resistance that's in there, because there is some sort of resistance if you are avoiding looking at what you don't want. This is where we always want to look at what's the truth. So let's tell the truth about everything. What I don't want, what I do want, and it not be, I'm afraid I can't think negative thoughts because I'll bring them into my world. Um, that's not true. That's not true. That's not even what law of attraction is. It's what you are resonating within you. So if you are resonating around resistance to even looking at what's not optimal, then most likely you're going to attract more of that, right? So this is where we have to start shifting these all or nothing belief patterns, or where these teachers talk about the law of attraction and make it so, black or white. There's nothing black or white, really, right? There's there's shades of understanding. And when I say that in terms of truth as well, there's clearly all kinds of perspectives. So when I'm working with someone, I'm working with that individual. And for yourself, you need to work for yourself and on yourself, and not filter it through all these other beliefs or teachers or teachings that there's confusion around, right? Because I can't tell you how much confusion has been perpetuated because one person has confusion, then the next person has confusion, and then we buy into it, and then we beat the drum of that, and we say, oh, this is the truth now, and this is the truth. Like, we have to always stay curious, stay interested, be the observer of your own life. Whatever comes up to present to you, look at it, right? And avoiding this dogmatic thinking that you can't look at what is wrong, what you don't want, is ineffective. It's actually a disservice. So be really clear about this. I'm going to give you a tangible example here. Okay. I I don't, well, like this morning I was looking, I put my hair back in a ponytail, I go off to my client, and then I notice, oh my gosh, the gray is really showing up. And normally I will keep a regular pattern to just wash my hair with indigo and henna, but it takes a time, and I chose not to do it yesterday. So I don't want gray hair showing up here like this beautiful silver because it reflects light. Like, oh, I don't want that. I'm clear I don't want that. Am I attracting more of that? No. I can make a decision on what I do want. I don't want to cut my hair into this cute little pixie, but I do want to want to shift it. And so today I can do that. But I don't want to cut my hair this way. I can just wear this for a while, right? That's why I have these as choices. I have options. I can make new choices of what I do want and what I don't want, and not be afraid of looking at what I don't want in my life personally, what I don't want in my life as a business, what I don't want in my life financially, what I don't want in my life in the state. I'm okay to say, I don't want that. And I want you to look at that this way as well for yourself, and not be afraid to say, I don't want that. I don't want to be in pain. I don't want to be stressed out and overwhelmed all the time. I don't want to, I don't want to be weak. I don't want to have to ask someone always to take something up the stairs for me. I don't want to have to avoid the stairs because my knees hurt. Now we've got some solutions. I don't want to always have to be stressing over money in my business. Cool. Are we attracting all of that? No. We're giving ourselves a place of clarity to look at what we do want and to dial that in. Okay. So I really hope this helps. This law of attraction thing can get really hung up and do a disservice to us if we don't really look at, is this helping? Is this effective? Okay. Is this effective? And at this stage, for ourselves, we have to be okay to look at that every day. What didn't go right? Oh, okay, cool. This is information where I can learn. I don't want that. And this is what I do want. Okay, I hope that helps. I'll see you next week. Let me know in the chat. Subscribe if you haven't, because we're going to do some more fun pieces like this, and I will see you next week.